Hello, welcome. My name is Shogi Actus. I will be talking about one of the paintings that I worked on last year, and the title of the painting is called Love is Pear. It's mixed media on canvas. I use pastels, acrylic to bring this story to life. Now, the subject of this painting is a queer couple. Now, they're walking into the future with love and gratitude for one another, and also using one simple act that human beings use to express fondness for one another, and it's the act of holding hands. This simple act can be met with admiration, affection, and sometimes humiliation and attack. Now, one of the sad things about being a human being is that you're met with challenges at different levels. Some people meet it with work, with their faith, with their identity, with their community, and majority of the time the queer community is meeting this in all functions. Now, it does not make the suffering of the queer community any special from another community. But the reason why I focus this attention to this is because it's a lived experience. Now, prior to me living in the US, I lived in Africa, Uganda, and the country had to come to terms with its queer citizens. Unfortunately, it's something that it continues to struggle with till today. Some people have faced humiliation, death, attacks from neighbors, and so many other situations. Now, I will share a brief story about my time there. Now, I used to work for a local radio station in this small town, and one day during our presentation where we were about to have our show, a gay couple had just been arrested, and they were facing backlash and attack from their community. Now, this saddened me, and I didn't want to read the news, but my co-host ended up helping and did read the news. However, we did change the topic to love, understanding, and played music from artists that supported queer people or just cared for love and patience with one another. Now, I did lose my job, but what I didn't know was that this was going to be a catalyst of how my life would also evolve and change. Now, queer suffering is not the only suffering that exists in the world. There's so many ways that human beings suffer as they figure out their lives. Some people face challenges from religious persecution, from political persecution, and some people just straight up face violence from other people. And it's unfortunate that each other as human beings, we have to expose ourselves to this heaviness and a way of conflict to resolve issues. And so I wanted this painting to focus on what the act of holding hands means, especially for a queer couple. Now, if you look at the subject matter, you see that they're walking away from us, sort of like not paying attention to the audience, leaving us with our preconceived notions, confirmed bias, and sometimes even celebration. And they seem to be walking into the future with this sort of like excitement for themselves. And just really quick, I used pastel and acrylic to kind of like bring the story together. And I wanted them to be butt naked to represent vulnerability. Something that, you know, if you're holding your partner's hand, if you're in a gay relationship or queer relationship, you might not feel that comfortable doing so in public, especially in some parts of the world that is still the case. Now, unfortunately, I lived in Uganda at a time where the country wasn't meeting its queer citizens with love and kindness. And it's still an issue till to this day. And it's still an issue in some other parts of the world, even here in the US. And unfortunately, some people end up losing their lives for this case. Now, my hope is that my work will bring love, understanding, and patience, and healing for people who are willing to put themselves in that environment where they want to grow and be better than who they were yesterday. Now, if you're straight and you're in a straight relationship and you want to envision yourself in the painting as the figures are, that is totally okay. It's just about expression of love and care. Now, I personally have faced challenges through my journey of existence, and it's been remarkable to meet wonderful people, other queer friends, supportive people that have helped me prop up my body as I figured things out. Now, I hope that you find peace and love, and I hope that you join me next time when I talk about another painting.